Second game, I just found that just as fast against Kages again, Enoch. By the way, we haven't seen Enoch ability in the last game at all. Maybe you forgot that he actually has a hero ability to begin with. He didn't forget about Soul Prison, however. So that hand is not good, but also not bad. Let's try again. Way better, actually. Death Curse Shaman is pretty good. And the 1-drop. Definitely gonna try to deal the Valley. See if we can actually get something value. I tried. Out of it. Resonated better in my head, to be honest. I'm gonna Spark in, why not? Get something equally, yeah, as terrifying on the board. Another Valley, or just a Valley that he discarded there. I don't think that we actually... I mean, I don't have to block. If he removes it, he just got 2 beats in. I mean, big fucking deal. Doesn't really matter. Plague Vermin. Okay. As I've stated, you know, I can still remove it. Doesn't matter. And now also the Plague Vermin threat that he can be is now also off of the board. So we are good on that. No need to DO. We have 2 shrines, so we are good on that. And also Necromantic Cult, definitely a card to be reckoned with. If you have enough mana, that thing is obnoxious as hell. But of course, mostly the problem is mostly obviously the mana. And another Hands from Beyond. Is that the new meta now? To just annoy the fuck out of the giant? Is that what we're doing here? Damn. Haven't had that many hands like touching me in an impure manner since ever. Alright. Tombs? Yeah, tombs. Sure, yeah, that's considered tombs. Sure, I'm gonna play right along with you, my boy. Another tombs. I don't think really that he has really spell removal, so I think we can safely discard it. Ugh, sorry. So again, a game where Suffocate doesn't really do anything for us. It's kind of a mirror match. Except for that's again Dominion Corruption? It really feels like I'm missing something here. It's really odd. Oh well. We could Word of Pain. We could kill with Word of Pain. I want to do it, and I'm gonna do it. It's probably a waste, but hey, it's fun. So we can discard that Tombs, I guess. We don't really need it. And now, of course, it wasn't really a waste, because now we are kind of ahead in terms, even though he played Tombs earlier than we did. Now we are ahead in that sense, which is pretty damn good. He could vampirically touch the Death Curse. He's already touching it from beyond with his hands. But I mean, that just kills... Okay, good. That's also something that you can do. Whatever lights your candle, my friend. I think... Am I gonna keep him? Nah. Nah. Distribute 2 damage to him. Why not? He only has 2 cards in hand. That seems to be a little bit of an issue, by the way, with this deck. And he doesn't have, like, the sacrifice thing. I don't know how it's called. The card draw thing, basically. So, yeah. Having no cards in hand is pretty shitty. Another Hands. The more you know. How's that fucking called? The one that the guy had in the last game that gives you card draw that costs 0 mana. And sell into slavery. There we go. So he doesn't have that, which is kind of a problem, obviously, since he has 0 cards in hand at this point. And there's our Sanctum. But I actually want to go up like one more aspect here. Drop down this beautiful guy. Go Zombify into this. Get a Might Emblem on him. Get another zombie. Killing that zombie. Sadly, I don't get anything from the cult because I have 0 mana. But I think we're kind of stabilized at this point. It also takes him a little bit of turns now to get to Cataclysm, which I always assume people have. Well, that's no fun. As you can tell, that came as a surprise. Wow, to Reign of the Underworld. I'm the kind of idiot that plays shit like that. Come on, man, you can't do that. But okay, so now we have to play around Rain, which is pretty good with with Cult. Oh, I should have done that actually, it would have been beneficial. Let's kill this. Okay. It's kind of a problem, not gonna lie. But yeah, I mean, with Cult on the board, I think we're pretty much set. Ah, Shiara. Well, I'll just go up one more aspect actually, and then just finish her off with Consume. And 2 Sexibus. It's just asking for trouble at this point. Yes, I would like to have a Might Emblem on him. Thank you. Oh no, wait. Was that the right one? Yes. So, please kill that off. Thank you. Oh, I actually could have gotten Shiara here. I still can get Shiara. Oh my god, okay. The shoe is on the other foot now. Kinda uncomfortable and smelly, is it not? I'm a fucking dick when I win. Ah, that's funny. That's really funny. Let me put down Rain. Let me put down Giara. Whoops. Alright. Plus 16 rating change, a rating of 1,125, my boys. We are now ranked 163. That was an uplifting game, I gotta say. And that was game number 2. Let's see how it goes in game number 3. Game number 3 against Faroa. Okay, that's soldiers, so I'm keeping that. We have Word of Pain, which is our main value card right here against this. And also Obnoxious Fumes, you might have to drop this early on. Obviously a real big problem for us if he puts down Dwarven Spellbreaker, because he can basically deal with Tomb of the Damned, but there he is. We can just Obnoxious Fumes him. So that's a good thing. Let me actually just spark into Curse. Soldiers don't really rely that much on spells, but they definitely help out with Ray of Righteousness, obviously guards, and stuff like that. So if we manage to stack up like 2 to 3 curses, I think that works out really well. He kept 2 mana, so we might go for guards actually on curve. We don't have anything to play here, so yeah, next turn, Tombs. Also Suffocate, doesn't work that well, I would say, against soldiers, but it does a little bit. Night Escort. Interesting, then I'm about to put down those tombs. I'm gonna amass in a little bit of zombies first before I actually like get them on the front line. Next time we can actually double consume. I can't attack right away, which kind of sucks, but getting that... Yeah, he kills basically any zombie, so I think it would make sense to double consume. It's a little bit wasteful, but still. And Elite Vanguard. Word of Pain, consume? Okay, double consume is out of the question now. Alright, 4 mana. That's exactly as much as we need. So yeah. Let's do it like this. Might actually give it to him, why not? Getting that Vanguard out of the way. He might buff it up again though with Elite Vanguard. Could be a thing. He's a Knight though. Well, yeah, it's a Knight Escort, so obviously it's Human Knight. So he doesn't get buffed by Master Tactician, which is a good thing. Pegasus Regiment. For 2. You don't even have to pay mana to put a creature on that, which is pretty interesting. I think I'm gonna use Suffocate though, because Suffocate also deals with the Pegasi up there. I don't really know what he's gonna do with that, with those, or with them. So 1 more mana. Death Curse is pretty good. Instead of 1-drop, sadly not, because she would have also dealt with that. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Suffocate here. He deals 0 damage, so probably gonna block, but obviously it's not gonna kill it. Lets it go through, okay. Tickled him a little bit with that 1 damage right there. Let's just hope he keeps on putting down 1-drops. Not as many, however, so Blood Witch Harpy deals with that. What kind of deck is that? I don't really get that. Protector of the Innocent. Not quite sure. I'm gonna go in with both zombies, obviously. Necromantic Cult. Puts me down to 2, get 1 Might Emblem, consume. Let's go in for... Either draw a card, don't drop Necromantic Cult, or then draw a card, or aspect the Necromantic Cult into consume, which I think is more valuable. But I definitely have to get Necromantic Cult out first to actually get like 1 weakness, Might Emblem on him. Yeah, let's see if he actually takes the bait right here. If he doesn't, sucks a little bit. Okay, he does. So, what is more of a problem? Knight Escort or Protector? I think Knight Escort. Can I kill both? No, I can't. No. Would have been one mana short here. So I'm gonna kill this off. Yeah. For a minute, I thought he was a 1-drop, and then I was like, well, that was a problem, because Blood Witch Harpy should have killed off this, but of course it's a true 2-drop. That's a 1-drop, however, that's gonna get killed. Touch of Light. Going in for 5. Or for 6. That's big shit. He doesn't go in for beats though, which is kinda weird. We have another Necromantic Cult, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay, this one is giving us one Might Emblem for both cults. Well, for 1 cult, because we only have 1 mana. Because this is gonna get rid of... Nah, he's probably gonna get rid of this first. Yeah, he's gonna either kill... Yeah, he's probably gonna kill Tombs, so I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, Protector of the Innocent protects basically everything now, so... No real need there. To, like, go in for beats, or try to go in for beats. Maybe we can just stack up Might Emblems for the Necromantic Cult, and then... I mean, yeah, we can blow Protector up a little bit. With the with 2 Weakness Emblems now. Nah, it's only until end of turn, never mind. That's what I mean, you need so much mana. Obviously also if you have 2 out, then you need a little bit more to actually do something with Cult. But I mean, now we are actually 5-5, so if he's up to a 6-6, he can actually basically deal with, or trade with Protector, which is kind of good. Doesn't have any soldiers in there, so can't get anything from Memorial. Do I use Necromantic Cult? How many do I have? 2. I can actually also get rid of the Dwarven Spellbreaker. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, let's get rid of him. 6 damage though, that's nothing to be trifled with. Definitely not. However, we can stabilize a little bit. That's so fucking good right now. Uh, 2, 4, 5, 6. Sweet! And our problems are washed away with the help of Necromantic Cult. And the most recent version doesn't run Necromantic Cult. See? If I would have trusted SpellweaverDB.com, I would have had symbols, but I wouldn't have any means to probably deal with a 6-6 Protector of the Innocent. This way you do. And that's value. Bloodwitch RP with 2 Necromantic Cults out? That's scary. Especially if you also have Tombs out. That's a deadly combination, because you basically have... Yeah, you basically have 2 weakness emblems that you can distribute, or 2 plague vermins, if you will. If you just have the combo of Bloodwitch, 2 Necromantic Cults, and the Tombs of the Damned out. So he kept 2 mana, and has 2 cards in hand, so probably guards. Pacify. Onto Bloodwitch RP, okay. Not a big issue. Sucks a little bit, but I can deal with it. However, that burned through our mana, definitely, but... I guess it was worth it. He just passed turn. Right then. Sanctum. Now we have him in lockdown. We have him in a chokehold, basically, at this point. Another curse. Now we can deal that next turn. Still 2 mana. I'm gonna keep the cults here. Just in case he has another Pacify. Exactly. Kills off 1, but also deals a little bit of damage towards him. Still 1 card in hand, but probably no guards. Yeah, and that's, by the way, that's the reason why I don't really like playing... Let's get Death Curse Shaman out. That's the one reason, by the way, why I don't like playing Rush decks, because with Rage Rush and also with this one... Yeah, okay, I think he's given up at this point. Well, thanks, I guess. Let's just go. Let's not be a dick. Because the problem with Rush decks is, with Rage Rush and obviously with Soldiers, is if you don't get board presence, you're just dead. You have no cards in hand, as we can see right here. You have no board presence, and it's just a really bad time for you. It's no fun at all, and that's why I basically like avoid playing Rush decks. Because yeah, if you don't get the board presence, you don't have any cards in hand, and you're just dead. And right here, by the way, you can see how much or how strong corruption control actually is. And if you remember my rant, that still stands. Watching corruption control, at least in Spellweaver Masters, whenever the Fuzz and an album, awesome by the way, whenever they cover it, it's not because of them, it's just because the games are fucking boring. Watching corruption control games is boring. But I think in a little bit of an environment that I have right here, where I actually, you know, where you can look into my mind, I can tell you there's not much in there in the first place, but where you can actually look into my mind and see my thought process, I think that's a little bit interesting at least, because, you know, there are basically many possibilities that you can do. And maybe, dear SpellweaverDB.com deck, Vanguard X deck guys, maybe you should update your corruption control list and swap out those freaking useless ass symbols and drop in the cults again, because as you can see, the cults are where it's at. That's where that's where the big money is at. But yeah, as you can see, also he heavily relied on one creature, which actually is pretty wise of him. That was pretty wise of him, because he had a 6/6 Protector of the Innocent. The only thing that I could have done is double consume to deal with it, or consume Word of Pain, not Obnoxious Fumes. Or just 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 Obnoxious Fumes, and that's never gonna really happen. So, yeah, it wasn't the worst idea of actually to put like basically all cards on this one card that he had. But yeah, as you see, once that thing is gone, it's just game over for you. And it wasn't soldiers, by the way. It's like a little bit of a mix between soldiers and the starter deck, because I don't really see why you would run Protector of the Innocents outside of any Angel deck, because it's a vanilla 3/3 Angel. What, 4/4? I'm not sure, but I think it's a 4/4 actually. So a vanilla 4/4 is a good card. Obviously, it's a little bit better than a Vanguard, but he doesn't benefit from, or Protector doesn't benefit from Master Tactician. And as I've stated, you know, like Protector of the Innocent outside of an Angels list, it's a vanilla Angel. Doesn't really make sense, I think. But yeah, what we've also seen, by the way, is that down here in the top 200, we are almost in the top 150. I'm never gonna play anything else other than Corruption Control. 3-0, my friends! 3-0! Here's the proof. 3-0. And Drax and Anti, by the way, at least Anti, playing ranked at the moment. I looked into that, by the way. All y'all messaged me today. The new meta in Spellweaver, obviously, is Chimera. So you're gonna see a lot of Rage Nature decks that run, obviously, Chimera in these upper echelons right here. Like, Keanu Reeves is a big thing, and I think also... I think Anti plays it with Advanced Darius. Not too sure about this, but of course Keanu Reeves makes a little bit more sense. However, that was it for this episode of Spellweaver Ranked. Yeah, Corruption Control, the updated version, definitely rank safe. That's for Ding Dong, damn sure, and it's for a reason. Ranked first on SpellweaverDB.com. However, if you want to run Corruption Control, use the list that you see below right here, because you've seen it. I mean, it's a little bit situational, yes, but really, Necromantic Cult. You've seen what he does. Let's check out Symbol just to make sure, by the way, that I'm not tripping right here. So what does Symbol do? Put a weakness emblem on a creature. That creature's controller decays 3 cards. Weakness emblem is good. Decaying 3 cards is useless for this deck, more or less. Play boost. Summon an Enchained Soul onto the field for each creature card decayed by Symbol of Decay if you pay 1. Also doesn't really make much sense, and as I've stated, you know, if we wouldn't have had the cult and we would have run Symbol of Decay, this ranked session probably would have went with 2 wins, 1 loss. Possibly. However, what we have also seen, by the way, is Corruption Dominion. I mean, yeah, well, the last one, the second one was Reign of the Underworld, which I actually also want to play again now that I've seen it being played again, but yeah, if you, as I said, if you want to gain ranks, I guess Corruption Control, it's easy. That's, by the way, also what I think it was Winry had said, corruption control is easy to learn but hard to master, and that's definitely true right here. It's a little bit also like shamans, even though shamans, there are low mana cards, so you can, if you screw up, it's a little bit, it's not as punishable because the cards are really cheap, so you can make mistakes. However, for corruption control, you really have to wager in what kind of removal you actually want to use. Do you want to, is it more valuable to use like maybe Word of Pain into Obnoxious Fumes, or is it more valuable to actually just go for Infernal Tribute? Yeah, you have to be basically really aware all the time if you play this. But yeah, don't want to go off too much on the banter. So shamans and corruption control is what you're gonna mainly see in the next episodes of Spellweaver Ranked, that's for sure. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Spellweaver Ranked, and I'll see you in the next episode in the next Spellweaver related video.